Flamingo is mean but learns to be kind. A book by Jasmine Brooke. Sometimes Flamingo could be mean. She said things that hurt others. She did things that were not kind. When Flamingo was mean to her friends, it upset them. Sometimes Flamingo was so mean that it got her into trouble. Let's see what has happened to Flamingo. At the break, Flamingo was playing with Rhino and Koala. They were playing catch. Flamingo threw the ball and shouted, "Catch!" Rhino tried to catch the ball but dropped it on the ground. "That was silly," said Flamingo. It was a mean thing to say. See, he's shouting at the Rhino and Koala is hiding just behind him. In Mrs. Tree's lesson, everyone was learning to paint. When Turtle asked to share the blue, Flamingo said, "No, it's mine." That hurt Turtle's feelings. It was a mean thing to say. It was a mean thing to do. This time Flamingo didn't want to share the paint, and Turtle was so upset. At the lunch, Gorilla wanted to play on the swings. He asked Flamingo to push him. Flamingo said, "No, you're too heavy." That made Gorilla feel sad. It was not a kind thing to say. It was not a kind thing to do. See, Gorilla is so upset, and Flamingo is just not wanting to help her. In the afternoon, Mrs. Tree said everyone could play tag. They lined up to choose the teams. Parrot was chosen first, then Monkey and Gorilla. Next, Rhino was picked and Koala too. One by one, everyone was picked. All except for Flamingo. "That's not fair," cried Flamingo. "You are all being mean." This time, Flamingo has started crying, and everyone was just having fun all together. Calmly, Miss Tree told Flamingo, "But you were mean. When you told Rhino he was silly, and you were not kind when you didn't share with Turtle. You also hurt Gorilla's feelings when you told him he was heavy." Mrs. Tree added. Flamingo turned very bright pink, pinker than she'd ever been before. See, teacher has explained that all others, they did not feel happy after Flamingo was mean to them. This time, Flamingo started turning pink. If you are mean to others, they may not want to play with you, Mrs. Tree explained. But if you are kind to others, they will be kind to you. Flamingo turned very, very pink. She felt ashamed of how mean she had been. "I'm sorry," Flamingo said. "I haven't been kind to all." Gorilla could see Flamingo was sorry. "You can be on our team," he smiled. It was a kind thing to say and a kind thing to do. Flamingo turned very, very pink, pink with happiness. She had learned that being kind made others feel good, and that made her feel good too. See, now everybody is happy because it's when everybody says something good and does good things, it brings happiness to everyone, and nobody is mean. The end.